Welcome to another SCL walkthrough. I'm your host, SCL Matt, and today we are still working through Skylanders Trap Team. We're on Chapter 11, Wilikin Workshop. If you've been following along in the story, you know that we are currently working with Chaos at this time, if you can believe that. This is his Wilikin Workshop, or Wilikin Factory, if you will. Alright, and Flim drops us off and we can start exploring. As usual, you want to make sure you check behind where you started out, just in case there might be something back there, and it looks like we can enter this building. And it contains a quest right off the bat. So we'll check this out. So this quest is for Shield Shredder. He is a life villain. So if you've captured him already, either in this playthrough, I don't remember if we've come across him yet, or in a previous playthrough, otherwise you can put in your life trap and complete his quest. This quest doesn't have anything special to do for it. There's no minigame or anything. It's just basically talking to this guy and letting him go through his spiel. And then you're all set to go. You have Evolved Shield Shredder, which will give him a new look, better powers, and most importantly, an extended timer. That quest is completed now, and we can continue moving forward. It looks like I'm going to have a few more buildings to check out up ahead, knowing now that I could enter that first one. So we'll have to keep an eye on these buildings. And yep, might be able to enter all of them. And they're going to hide stuff in here. There's a quest in the first one, and we got a story scroll in the second. But that seems to be it for now. And so we'll continue moving forward. And move on down here, and we're going to have a little interaction with Chaos. Alright. Though it jumped us ahead a little bit, don't miss this house here, where we got a treasure chest stuck behind some bars. But we don't have a way to open the gate. Alright. Well, in the meanwhile, we'll take care of some of these blocks. See what that does for us. These Wilikin really like to talk. Unfortunately, they're not really grasping the full English language. Alright, what do we have in here? Just a troll radio, but nothing to collect. However, that is another area, so if you're going for 100%, make sure you stop by there, because it will be a new area that you'll have to visit. Otherwise, you'll be missing one. Alright, we got a train coming down here, but we still didn't find a way to open that gate. Just double check I didn't do something that actually opened the gate first. And to be honest, I've played this level before, but it's been a while. And it's not coming back to me right now. What I missed. So I'll have to think about that, and well, maybe yeah, we'll go explore this gate up here. So here we have an undead Traptanium gate. Need an undead trap master, which means either Crypt King or Shortcut. And those are the only two characters who are going to be able to open this gate. So I'll pull out one of my favorite trap masters overall, Shortcut. And we'll check out what's inside here. Rather long entryway for nothing being there, but it is what it is. And gates open up for us by themselves. I'm okay with that. Oh, and an ambush, it looks like. Ooh, baddies in the presence. That's no present. Alright, second room taken down. Off to the right here, looks like we just have a little bit of treasure. So we'll take the other path. And it looks like we probably have another battle coming up in this room. Yep. Once we take care of them, it looks like we'll have access to this present here, which should give us a nice hat. In particular, this one is the Clown Bowler Hat. Alright. So that should be everything in here. Yeah, this is pretty much a one-way track. So yeah, they gave us this transporter. That's usually a good sign that you're done. So we'll take the teleporter back to the beginning and head on out of here. Now I still gotta figure out how to open that gate. Oh, was there something down there? Just a little bit of treasure. Yeah, that's disappointing. No, it's not even a new area or anything. Just the treasure. But you know what? I think I remembered this now. Let me just double check. I think there's something in one of these houses that I might have missed my first time through. Let's see, this was the one with the quest. Nope, it's not in there. So it's got to be this other house here. And there it is. Big red button. Don't know how I missed that the first time through, but there's a big red button. If you're carefully going through these buildings, you probably noticed it. I think it was under a box the first time, but I mean, I destroyed the box already, so I should have been able to see it. But hitting that button opens the gate, and we can grab our first treasure chest. It took a lot longer than it should have, but that's my fault. Alright, we're going to switch it back to Kaboom because, as you've seen, Shortcut is all leveled up already, but Kaboom's still got some work to do, so we're going to let him go back to work. So now we can keep moving forward. So we figured out that chest. And it looks like we get to move down these train tracks now. Avoiding the train, of course, because that does not look pleasant. It is possible to jump over, but if you can just avoid it, that's easier. There'll be some enemies along the way here. Fairly simple to defeat, but keep an eye out for them. Make sure you don't get run over by the train in the process. Alright, and looks like we have a battle coming up here. When you make it to this point, the trains will stop coming out of the door, out of the tunnel there, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. Ah, man, these spinning guys are not my favorite at all. Like, they can take a lot of damage, and they just keep coming towards you. Man, there we go. Some breathing room. looks like we might have a major villain here. This is Scrap Shooter. See if we can't take care of him from a distance here. Kind of hiding behind this platform so his barrel attacks can't get me. Oh, but they can't bounce over. Ooh, this is going to be close. And when in doubt, switch over to your villain. Save some health. Yeah, I almost had him. Alright. Got the Scrap Shooter trapped, and we can keep moving forward here. And oh, do you see that off to the right there? There's another little platform like we had before. Hopefully this one is more... Oh, yes, we do have something. A soul gem. Soul gem for Fling Kong. Fling Kong is an air core Skylander in Trap Team. Alright, another small area. So we got everything here. We can bounce right back up. And we caught up to Chaos again. So I guess we'll check out these trains. If you get on it, it'll start moving. And we see a magic gate down there, but a couple other things going on this side of the track too. I'll just wait for the train to stop. We can get off here and collect the legendary treasure right away. A legendary picture of Chaos. I'm not sure how that works out. Well, we got a Traptadium shard here, so we'll take care of that. See where this bridge leads us. To a floating ship with a piece of pizza. I expected more. Huh. Well, I guess if you're hungry, you can head out to the ship, but otherwise there's nothing out there. So we'll head on down here to this magic gate that we saw. To open this Traptanium magic gate, you will need either Blastermind or Enigma. These are the only two characters that are going to be able to open this gate. So we'll pull out Blastermind, see what's inside. And that's very straightforward. We'll just walk on over to our present. Nothing to do. No platforms to jump on. No baddies to destroy. Nothing. We'll just grab our little elf hat and head on out of here, I think. Just destroy these presents here to make sure there's nothing farther on, but... Yep, that's a very, very straightforward area. And we can bounce on up here. And, oh, got another little house to visit, which contains another quest, it looks like. Who are you looking for? And this guy should look familiar. Scrap Shooter, because we just defeated him about, 2 minutes ago. So if you were able to put him in a fire trap right away, you should have access to him. Otherwise, he's back at the Villain Vault in the Skylanders Academy, the hub world, and you'll have to put them in a trap later and come back and replay this level. But since we have them right away, we'll pull them out. And he'll rebuild the table for them. And that's all there is to it. Nice quick quest, mainly just talking to the guy. That will give your scrap shooter a new look, better powers, and the evolve status also gives him an extended timer. Looks like we got a couple of baddies to take care of here. I'll do that before we move on. Right. Let's double check that there's nothing I missed over here. I was talking to Chaos before. Can't go down the hole. So we'll cross back over to this side. And we're going to need the train to cross over again, looks like. Instead of just waiting, I think, we can hop over here and then cross over the train one more time. Good thing trains keep coming. Otherwise, I'd be stuck here. Alright, if you can sneak up on these guys here sitting on the edge, you can just kind of knock them off. I think they were supposed to come attack me. Alright, but we got some buildings we can access here. And wow, this one has another quest. 3 quests in one level is kind of odd, but it does happen occasionally. This one is for Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher was the Doom Raider, the big boss, in one of the previous levels. I believe is Chapter 8. So you should have her by now. So if you have her in an air trap, you can put that in the portal and we'll take care of this quest. Apparently, some people have had this quest glitch on them a little bit. If they're standing too close to the Wilikin when you're trying to talk to him, you'll get caught up in that teleporter right away before he's done talking, and it won't register properly. You can see it already completed the quest for me, but if you want, as he said, you can follow him into the teleporter. We can see if there's anything special in here. But I think this is just going to be some treasure. Nothing too special. Yeah. You can't even destroy everything. You can just kind of wander around in here. Dreamcatcher type of world. It's kind of weird, but... Alright, so you have Evolved Dreamcatcher. That'll give you a new look. And the extended timer. So we'll head on back out of here. And see if we can enter this building as well. We've got a lot of buildings to go through in this level. The Old Mill. Always recommend destroying all these boxes. They're bound to be hiding something. And sure enough, we have our Winged Sapphire. This is good for a 2% discount on your upgrades. And it looks like you have someone to play Skystone Smash with. It's optional, of course, if you need more treasure or you just like to play Skystone Smash. And we'll continue across, and this train has a nice extra platform to get you high enough up. Caught up with Chaos again, and we can follow him into the building. Alright, and once Chaos is all done complaining, we can keep moving forward here. Pretty much a one-way track here. Conveyor belts just tell you which way to go. You just have to jump over those bars there, they won't hurt you. Alright. And some more of my favorite spinning friends. See if Blaster Mine can take care of them any better than Kaboom could earlier. Not sure that's the case. Yeah, that didn't work out as planned. Well, guess we'll just go back to Kaboom and see what happens. Alright. Once you got that area cleared out, we've got a couple things going on here. We have our villain stash. This is the special treasure chest. It's going to be the 4th treasure chest in every level, but it can only be opened by a villain. Any villain will do, but you need a villain to open it up. And also, there used to be a Traptanium shard here, but that got blown away while I was fighting. So once if that's still there, you'll have to knock it down first with a Trap Master. But then you can collect this treasure chest as well. And we can keep moving forward up conveyor belts here. And just double checking, no, that's where I came from. Yeah, I want to go up. And up ahead, you can see we have our mid-level Persephone. If you've collected enough gold during the level that you want to make some upgrades now, you can stop and talk to her there, but make sure you do it before you fall down, otherwise you won't be able to get back up. So once again, these bars here will not hurt you, but you do have to jump over them. But they will also prevent your enemies from moving forward too. So I'm going to take advantage of this conveyor belt a little bit to keep some distance from little spinning devil. Alright, and then I can use this bar to keep some distance between me and that shield shredder over there. Because, oh, maybe he can cross over. Alright, there we go. Don't fall off that edge, there's nothing down there. Use some bounce pads, keep moving forward. We have to find a way past that battle gate, it looks like, because there's our last treasure chest. Once again, use this bar to my advantage. Alright, but that gate did not open up yet. It usually means we have to find some more enemies to kill. But... oh, we have another area over here, it looks like. Oh, that just contains a button. They like the big red buttons in this level. Don't miss them. I almost missed this one again. That'll bring down this gate, and we can collect our final treasure chest. And up to the next level, we got another Traptanium shard here to take care of. Once again, any Trap Master can get rid of these, but it has to be a Trap Master. And this gives us our second Soul Gem. This is for Head Rush. She is one of the Earth Trap Masters. Alright, nothing else over here it looks like. So go back and keep moving down the main path. Ooh, and there's mines under those boxes. Be careful. Just because you blew up the box does not mean the mine is gone. And Kaboom's having a rough game, so we're going to switch over to the villain again. See if we can't find some food for Kaboom. And there we go, there's some food. But we'll take care of this guy first. Once again, there's some mines under these boxes, so you want to watch out for them. You can either just jump over them. They'll kind of activate when you get close. They're, I guess, proximity mines. But they won't actually blow up, I think, until you touch them. Or maybe stand close to them long enough or something. I'm not sure. But just keep moving and you'll be fine. And Chaos, once again, will tell you what to do, exactly what to do. Since this is, after all, his factory, he kind of knows what's going on, I guess. We'll take his word. So we'll take this crane here. And line this up. Once the barrel flashes red, you'll be able to grab it. And then we'll just drop it on these barriers. We'll just repeat this 3 more times. Get rid of all these barriers. And that takes care of those. And we'll be able to keep moving forward again. Can watch out for these drills or whatever they are. They will hurt you if they hit you, but they're pretty easy to avoid. A little bit of treasure up here at the top, but otherwise it's a room you could avoid. And we'll continue forward through the tunnel. So it looks like this was our final area, so we gotta be getting close to the end. Plenty of baddies out here. Once again, Kaboom's having a rough time, so we'll switch over to the villains because we can. It is, after all, the gimmick for this game, so we'll take advantage of it. Alright. Kaboom may have to finish this out. So he used up too much enemy time, looks like, or villain time. Even with that extended timer. I mean, we would always have the option of switching to another villain if we wanted, but we can make this pair work. All right. Thank you, Dreamcatcher. And that may clear out all the villains. I'm okay with that. But the level's not quite over. Got one more big battle going on here. Meet up with Dr. Crankcase. So this is one of those fights that will get progressively more difficult as you go along. So the first part is pretty simple. Just avoid him dropping from the sky and then hit him as fast as possible. Then we'll start with these goop hits, where he'll drop the barrels into him and they'll become enemies. So if you have someone with a ranged weapon like Kaboom here, and you can hit these barrels before they make it to the goo, then they never become enemies. And you don't even have to worry about it. So I definitely recommend someone with range. Then Dr. Crankcase come back down to fight for a little while, so we can see how quickly we can take care of him. But then the barrels are going to start up again, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Yep, here they come. Alright, I let a few of them hit the goo, but not doing too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, now you have to avoid the goo on here, but like I said before, this is another reason I love someone with a ranged weapon, because you can hit those barrels from just about anywhere. So you can stand in one place, make sure you're avoiding that goo, and get rid of those barrels efficiently. The faster you get rid of those barrels, the faster you can get back to fighting Dr. Crankcase. But he has other plans for you. He's going to send out some more minions. Except this one is a rather large minion. And actually kind of formidable. Man, that was almost like a mini boss compared to Dr. Crankcase. I mean, took a lot of damage there. Alright. So now he turns half of the arena into a conveyor belt that is dragging you into the spikes. However, if you're quick about this, you can stay on the solid ground and avoid the conveyor belt completely. But then he starts sending out the barrels again, and it just gets really chaotic. And here comes a giant minion again. And some goo on the screen. So try not to move around if you don't have to, but alright, we took care of that minion. Now we'll clear up some space here so we can fight properly. Dr. Crankcase is almost done with. Can avoid a couple more drops here. And he's almost there. Almost. Couple more hits. Come on, we can do it. One more. One more. There it is. So that was actually one of the longer fights out there, but it is with the Doom Raider, so it's kind of to be expected. And we're roughly halfway through the game, so things are going to be getting a little more difficult, but we finally accomplished it. We defeated Dr. Crankcase. We found, all the villains, all the quests, and thankfully in our second round through, we found all the soul gems. And that's all there is to it. That's Chapter 11, Wilikin Workshop, complete. If you want more Skylanders walkthroughs, tips, tricks, and news, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I'll have more coming your way soon. Enjoy.